Before we begin, remember that this video is educational study support only. It isn't official government guidance, legal advice, or immigration advice, so always verify important details on Gov UK. Here's a life in the UK topic many learners remember better once the story clicks. Ever wonder how a simple idea becomes a law in the UK? It's a journey through 3 different parts of Parliament, and knowing the difference between a bill and an act is a common exam trap. In this video, we'll clear up the confusion and finish with a practice round to test your knowledge. Alright, let's start with the foundation of this topic so the facts make sense instead of feeling random. Every law starts as a proposal. The most important thing to remember is the name change. A proposal for a new law is called a bill while it's being discussed. Once it's fully approved and signed, it becomes an Act of Parliament. Think of a bill as a draft and an act as the finished binding law. Before a bill even reaches Parliament, the government often shares its plans in documents called green or white papers. A green paper is for consultation and discussion, while a white paper sets out the specific proposal for the new law. These are the blueprints that help everyone understand what the government wants to achieve. To make a law, 3 distinct parts may want to work together: the House of Commons, the House of Lords, and the monarch. Each part has a specific role in checking and approving the proposed law. Don't confuse parliaments with just the House of Commons, it's the combination of all 3 parts. Now that we know who is involved, let's look at the actual steps a bill takes to become a law. Most bills start in the House of Commons, where elected MPs represent the public's interests. They debate the main principles of the bill and can suggest changes or amendments. Because they're elected, the Commons usually has the final say if there's a disagreement with the Lords. The House of Lords acts as a revising chamber, looking at the bill with a focus on detail and expertise. They check the bill carefully to ensure it's practical and fair, often suggesting technical improvements. While they can delay a bill, they rarely block it entirely, as the elected Commons holds more power. The bill goes through several readings in both houses. The first reading is just a formal introduction, the second reading is the main debate on principles, and the committee stage is a line-by-line examination. This repetitive process ensures that every word of a new law is scrutinized before it passes. Quick reminder, for any current citizenship or application rule, check the latest official Gov UK guidance. Once both houses agree, the bill reaches its final destination before it becomes official. Royal assent is the final step, where the monarch formally agrees to make the bill into an Act of Parliament. In modern times, this is a constitutional formality. The monarch doesn't actually attend Parliament to sign it. Once royal assent is given, the bill officially becomes the law of the land. Not every rule needs to go through the full parliamentary process. Parliament can delegate power to government ministers to make secondary legislation, often called statutory instruments. This allows for small updates to existing laws, like changing a fee or a date, without starting from scratch. It's important to remember that Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland have their own devolved parliaments or assemblies. They can make their own laws on specific topics like health and education. If you're looking for specific regional rules, always verify the latest guidance on Gov UK, as powers can change over time. Now let's test what we covered with a few short practice questions. Pause here, choose your answer, and then stay for the explanation. Think back to the 3 parts of Parliament we discussed earlier. Final question: what is the name of the final approval stage? That's the clear version of this life in the UK topic. The main thing is to understand the story, the structure, and the common mix-ups instead of memorizing disconnected facts. If this helped, like the video, subscribe for more life in the UK lessons, and come back to the practice questions until the answers feel easy. Pause, answer the practice questions yourself, then subscribe for more life in the UK lessons. Thanks for watching. Use this as study support, keep practicing the questions, and always verify current official details on Gov UK.